Formula 1 23 has been revealed, and my excitement levels have never been lower. After EA have just spent the best part of a year trying their hardest to make the worst possible F1 game ever, I mean, just look at these replies to their latest tweet, as well as the patch notes to the last two major updates, which were revealed in February and January of this year, fixing riveting issues such as the colour of George Russell's front wheel arches and driver number, the long-awaited addition of the 2023 Alfa Romeo F1 team car, god that was a requested feature, and...
You what?
Sorry, what? This is a feature in the game? This is a thing? I've never encountered this, but oh my god, that's so funny. Imagine playing the most immersive part of the game and you're like, okay, yeah, 20 driver season, let's go. And then you rock up to the first race of the season and there's only 12 cars on the grid. Brilliant. I genuinely think a massage from Bernie Ecclestone would have more consistency and purpose than F1 22. Anyway, let's get into the topic of the video as to why there is literally no hype around the upcoming F1 23. Now, first off, I do actually want to touch on something a little bit interesting. That is the fact that on the new little teaser that they dropped for F1 23, it does actually add coming soon at the bottom. Now, this could just be me reading into this a little bit too much, but previously F1 games such as F1 22 were revealed in the middle of April in 2022 and were released in late June 22. So I'm going to go out and stick my neck on the line and say that they're going to switch up the formula now, early March reveal, late April 23 release. Now, I do personally think this is a positive step as it allows the game's life cycle to align more closely to the real life F1 calendar, which previously, as we know, F1 22 for example, a lot of the game's life cycle took place during the off season. So this would allow for more content to be released throughout the year to align with what's going on in real life. And I want to say content in the context of an EA game. It excites me about as much as it does me going to watch Preston North End every week. It doesn't. When it comes to EA games and content, there's really an oversaturation and too much of it. Like FIFA has been killed by EA's content methods, and honestly, I don't think they could do the same thing to F1 given the nature of the beast, but I think they'll give it a good go. Like, for example, their idea of content for the current game was to give us a limited time mode, which nobody asked for or played, and then the latest stunt was to drop a random F1 23 livery on us. Like, cheers EA. I did find this little reply to the tweet announcing the livery to be the perfect summary of the current state of the game. All of these issues and then new livery on time trial. Brilliant. You know, with F1, it just feels like as soon as like EA Sports branding came into it, as soon as they took over control effectively, it all just went a bit sour. It just went downhill. F1 21 was a great game. F1 2020, probably even better. And then we come to F1 22 and it's just not filling me with hope for what's to come. Now, there's advertising it as a new start, a fresh start, but I don't know what they could do that would be fresh. What, new cars? Great. Give us something with substance, like an improvement on the My Team career or fixing the online servers for a start. Now, I know this video has a very miserable tone, and I'm sure that some of you watching this probably agree with me and are probably saying there's no need to point it out, your tone's perfect for this topic, but I just really cannot get myself excited for an F1 game under EA Sports again. Like, I'm complaining, but I know I'm going to buy the game. Do I want to buy the game? No. Am I going to buy the game? Yes. But it frustrates me that there's so much potential with an F1 game, but we just have lazy developers that don't listen to the community. They just do what they want. They add the most ridiculous stuff that nobody asked for, while there's painful issues plaguing the game. Like, EA have a duty to us as customers to make sure that this game is the best it can be, but it's just not, and we're not being listened to, and it's quite stressful to play a game and completely badger the developers and have nothing done, or not even a hint that anything will be done. It's just very demoralising. And then when we're asking them to fix online servers, they turn around to us and say, oh yeah, George Russell's front wheel axles are the wrong colour, let's fix that instead. It's just so jarring. Look, I'm nobody in the grand scheme of things. Nobody at EA is going to watch this and think, fucking hell, he's right, let's get our act together. I play the game every week, I race in a competitive league, and I enjoy myself. That is all I get from this game. There's nothing else to keep me playing it apart from that aspect. There's no fun anymore. There's no rewarding aspect to the game. I just need something more to keep people like myself engaged. I'm not a casual player. I'm not an esport driver, but I play this game because I enjoy it, and it's one of my favourite games, or it could be one of my favourite games. It could be my favourite game, but I just play it and I don't feel the love there. You know, give us classic cars back. Give us the ability to race supercars online against our friends. Give us a proper ranking system. Give us something that isn't just coming on once a week to do a time trial when you're bored, or going on my team, playing one race and getting taken out by the overly aggressive AIs and not touching the game for another week. There's just nothing there. And how in 2022, or 2023 should I say, in a Formula 1 game, have we still not got like a flashback mode? Oh, not a flashback mode in the race, but I mean like looking back on the iconic moments in F1 or the iconic careers. Like if you go on Dirt Rally, for example, you can relive Colin McRae's illustrious motorsport career from start to finish. But in F1, there's nothing like that. You should be able to play through some of Michael Schumacher's greatest moments, but there's just none of that. So on that note, I'm going to bring the video to a close. I'm just going to let you think about that. In 2023, should we be expecting all of these things, or are we asking too much of a multi-billion-dollar company such as EA? I don't know. Am I crazy? I genuinely do not know. That's a little bit of food for thought anyway. Let me know down below in the comment section if you are actually excited for this game, if you're going to buy the game, regardless, or if you're genuinely going to wait to see what they have in store. For me personally, I'm going to buy the next F1 game regardless, but I will just be bitterly disappointed if it's just another rehash of what we already have. However, a part of me is hoping and praying that deep down in a few months' time, I can make a video on the new game and I could be all smiles and just be amazed by how much new content has been added and the direction that the game is going in. So thank you very much for clicking on this video. I hope it was worth your while. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll be looking to upload a lot more consistently now. It's been quite a while. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you later. Take care.